Hello guys, welcome back. So let's design the back cover of the design. Okay, the back cover of the book. So this is how the real back cover is, but we are going to be using this we are going to be using this to make our own back cover. So this is the front one. So all we have to do is to reduce what we have here. Okay, let's lock everything. Okay, let's lock everything and then reduce what we have here. You can also actually reduce this one as well. Let's reduce it. Let's reduce everything we have here. Okay, let's reduce everything we have here. Let's reduce it. Then let's bring this one smaller. Let's make it smaller. Just make it smaller like this. Once you how do you do it? Just you drag like this, you drag everything like this with your mouse. Okay, once you drag, everything will now be grouped. You can see that everything is being grouped. You can now move everything together. So once you do that, you can either increase it by dragging here to the edge or reduce it. Okay, so we are reducing it because this is how it looks. Yeah, let's look from what we are doing here. Okay, this is how it looks. There's no, the name was removed. Let's remove the name. Right, so let's make it bigger a bit before it might be coming. Let's reduce it a bit. So place it in the front, middle, rather center line it. You see it. Okay, then we'll now start making this happen. The next thing I'm going to be using is to bring this shape, this color shape now. So I'll go to over to our shape and then right click and drag, right click and drag, right click and drag. We'll leave it like this. Change the color to this. We'll use some, see the color you can use. Let's use this color. Let's use this color. Okay, and then let's use this color. Let's see how it is again. This is bigger. Let's bring it up here. This image, let's take this image up, take it up above everything so that it can be on top of everything. Okay, let's take it up. Okay, let's take it up and keep it here. Yeah, so this one will be here like this, and then we can copy it for this one. This part can copy it. You copy, run for Control G on your keyboard and take it down and reduce it. Yeah, take it down like this. Make sure everything is well aligned. You can use your ruler guide to make sure everything is on the same line. See, it's very aligned. Look at this one again, is well aligned. Okay, and the same size. Look at the same size, the same gap. Okay, so this is it. So you can actually start. The next thing to do is to start using the text we are going to put on it. So let's about the book. Let's do something else here. Maybe something else here. Okay, about the book, put a shape here and drag over here. Okay, can just leave it here. Okay, and then what else we are going to do? You can let's just take this font and move it over there. What we are going to, I'm sure you understand how this is done. You can just do it. And about the book, the next thing I'm going to be doing your clarity, this thing, but pathways. Okay, just make the design come in this aspect. Okay, just place the design like this, place everything like this so it will make sense. Place everything like so it will make sense. Yeah, then the next one I'm going to be using is the font, the text. Okay, about the design entirely. So you drag it. Okay, let's do it like this. About the design, let's just lock everything. Okay, and then so you can just drag everything. Okay, but to make your own, make sure you type your own because you guys don't have this. I'm not trying to use this thing so that the process of this will be the process of the logo duration will be shorter. So just type in what you want to type in and place it here like this, okay? And then the last one, which is the about the author, the owner of the book. Okay, so just place it here. Okay, about the author and owner of the book. Make sure it's aligned, well aligned. You are seeing the line, right? Okay, so let's move it again. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is to place this about me, about the author. Let's drag it here. Let's drag it about the author. You cannot duplicate this shape, this circle shape. Control J to duplicate and drag it down here. Okay, drag it down here and place this one here. Place it here. Then once you are done, this is it. So there's no making designs is not actually there's no what's it called, there's no much struggle in it. Okay, once you have your idea, once you've done your research, okay, once you've done your research, do your research very well. Trust me, making the design won't be a problem. Once you understand what you are doing, do you understand, doing a design won't be a problem. The problem is that people don't do research. You have to do research, and most times what takes time in making a beautiful design is not the process of designing, it's not the technical skill, it's not what I'm doing now, it's the research process. When you've done a good research and have gotten a good material, trust me, you can make a design beautiful. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to have, this understanding I want you guys to have. Okay, so once you are done with it, once you are done with the design, you see this color and this color is not the same thing. Do you understand? Well, I'm just using this is for us to just understand what I did, the process I use. Okay, so once you are done, you just save it. You come over here, file, you go to your save as. Are you seeing save as? You save it, you click on it, you click on save as. So once you click on save as, you now come over here and click here, and then you can now change it, either save as JPEG or PNG. Do you understand? Then, but if you are saving as Photoshop, it means you want the design you want to save the file in case if there's any mistake. That is one of the reasons why whenever you make a design, make sure you save it as, first of all, as Photoshop PSD. Okay, so in case if there's a mistake, if there's a correction that need to be made, you don't have to start the design again. Even if you have deleted the file, all you have to do is you just save it as PSD, and then click on it, see how it looks like. So if I click on this thing now, it will come over to Photoshop immediately, automatically, and then the design will just be there. All you have to do is to make the changes you have to make. Okay, but if once you are done saving it on as PSD, you can then save it as JPEG and PNG, because some clients will need it for their website. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So once you save it, the next thing I'm going to be doing now is, I've saved this one, I won't be saving this one. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is the mock-up. How do you mock it up? Okay, how do you mock it up? Look at the mock-ups. These mock-ups, I got it online. All these mock-ups to make it design. This is what branding is about. This is a book mock-up. You make it to look beautiful. Okay, so next video will be how do you do your research, how do you get a mock-ups like this, and how do you make it happen like this. Okay, all right, so see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to ask question. If you don't understand anything, please make sure you ask your question. It's very important. Anything that is not as clear as you wish, just ask your question. Okay, all right, see you guys in our next video.